it. Nitebob.
People ask about our band name endlessly. How did you become Nitebob?
Graham Gouldman, famous songwriter. If you're in my age bracket, you would recognize that he did Bus Stop and Look Through Any Window for the Hollies. He did Evil Hearted You, Heart Full of Soul for the Yardbirds, right? He wrote a lot of songs like Rubber Bullets and I'm Not in Love or 10cc that he was a key member in. It was a big hit. Personally, I like Rubber Bullets more. And so I'm kind of thrilled that he wants to ask me how I got the name Nitebob. Okay, to cut to the chase, when I worked at the studio Baggies in New York, which is in what is now SoHo, it was on Grand Street, Grand and Worcester. When I got that job, I did the night shift, right? I was there from 4 till midnight. The guy who did the day shift from 10 till 6, our shifts overlap. His name was Bob Coffey. My name is Bob Chakowski, right? If you call between 4 and 6 and ask the girl who did the booking, I need to talk to Bob about a rehearsal booking, she would go the day Bob or the night Bob. That's the truth. That's the absolute truth. So when I started working there, I did a lot of rehearsals with the New York Dolls. And one day I was bringing David Johansen up in the elevator. He was on the 3rd and 4th floor of a building. When I was going up, he turned to me and he goes, "So you're the night Bob, right?" And I was like, I thought it was funny. You know, I was going, yeah, I am, right? And so in that gang of equals, right, they had this dogpiling kind of thing where someone would say something and everybody would pick up on it, right? So I went in the room to adjust something. He goes, "There's the night Bob again." And everybody started calling me Night Bob, Night Bob, Night Bob, Night Bob, Night Bob. I was like, yeah. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, I was like, these guys have a record out. It's fine. So I tried to kill it off maybe a dozen times over the last 50 years and then finally just said, okay, it's going to be on my tombstone, you know, and accepted it. And it actually kept me out of jail once because the judge said they could not write a warrant just for a guy named Nitebob. They needed to know my last name and they didn't know my last name, right, in a situation. So Graham, that's how it happened. Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe because it helps us make for a bigger reach. Also, there's an email address, which is soundcheckdiaries@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. We'd like to know what you're thinking, what you like, what you don't like, how we could make this better and more appealing to you guys, right? So you can follow us on Spotify. We have a presence on Facebook and on Instagram. So join the party. There's a lot of good stuff in the shoot that I think you'll enjoy.